So now we're in the second episode, and we're going to go over some of the main HTML5 tags that were added. So let's start, just going alphabetically. The first one we have is the article tag, and that's, like a forum post or a blog entry or something like that, something inside the main content container. It would be a good semantic use to use it as like as maybe a newspaper article, and that's pretty much the article tag. It's an item of content that you want to separate. So the next one we have is actually the aside. The aside is like a sidebar that you put. Say if someone, for example, they want to have a little Twitter RSS feed coming in, on their blog. That person might put it in an aside tag, and put that aside on, the right side, and that way, it's related to the content, but it's not really a part of the content itself. It's more of just an addition, a separate addition. So those are the first few tags. The next one is the nav, which is navigation. Now, in the past, people used to use the div tag pretty much for everything, but now, to make it easier for people who are screen reading, having the content read to them by text to speech on the computer. It's a lot better to use semantically correct elements because it lets the computer give the person better information, and changing div to nav really, aside from the older browsers like IE6, IE7, without using any sort of shims or polyfills, it doesn't change anything. It's still a block level element. So that's the nav tag, and yep. So the next one we've got is gonna be the section, and the section is like a grouping of content. So maybe like if you want to have pages, and have them like you have a slideshow of pages, like left to right a slideshow. Each page might be like a little section of its own, or a homepage could be split into like different sections inside the container. You might have like the introduction, the hook, the call to action, like things like that, like sort of like different paragraphs in a story or in an essay, sections, like each different part of the website. So the next ones we have are the header and the footer tags, and they basically group together, the title, the tagline, the subtitle, anything like the main information of the page they usually see at the top, and the footer does pretty much the complementary thing. It just goes at the bottom of the page usually, and it just says, this website is a trademark of whatever, if you want to put that in there, if you have a trademark, and then if you have like a copyright and the dates, and maybe you want to put like a contact link down there or something like that. So like here on this website, HTML5 Doctor, this would, this blue bar would probably be the header, and each one of these, like all the elements inside A would be little articles, and the whole A might be a section, because these are small like pieces of content inside this one big dividing section. And then if we go all the way to the bottom, this little this box right here, or this imaginary box I'm drawing out with my cursor, with the HTML5 Doctor logo and the licensing and the hosting and the HTML5 W3C logo, that'll be the footer in this page, having all the like copyrights and notifications of how to attribute to this website and how to cite it, and so those are basically the main tags. So I'll show you. Just for example, like if we want the header, or probably need the ER, that would be useful. And then inside the header, we'd have our H1 saying HTML5 learning, and then after that we would have maybe the navigation, and inside the nav we might have a UL with here's some CSS, and you have a UL which is an unordered list, and the greater than sign means it's the next element. In this case, the LI is a direct descendant of the UL. So if I do LI, times 5, here we get an unordered list with 5 list item elements that are direct descendants of it. So this is considered the parent element, this UL right here, and these LIs, these are all considered children elements, direct descendant children. So now if I put in, say, home, maybe about, shop, media, and contact, you'll see that now if we now we closed our header and everything, and if we do that, you'll see we get like the basic title of the page, and our nav right here, and that way screen readers who are reading this, they'll see, oh, this is the navigation, and they'll be able to read it really easily. So now we take out maybe these H1s, we take out this, and now you look at that, it looks a little bit better, and we'll get into styling it in the next few episodes. So now say if we want just quickly put in a footer, we'll put in maybe a little copyright 2013, and maybe just copyright 2013, maybe just saying all content is free for use, just to let everyone know that. And so there will be our footer, and here you can see like the basic structure and content of our page. And in the next episode we'll already get into some CSS, and I'll show you how we can style this and make it look a little bit better already. So I'll see you in the next episode, and we'll get right to some of the CSS and make this look pretty good. Alright, I'll see you there.